Let's move on to a little bit of a lighter topic. Americans sometimes joke about having a work family. I know it's been said here at WCCO many times, but this time of year it seems to be especially true. A new survey from Career Builder finds that 1 in 5 workers will be celebrating Thanksgiving with coworkers, and nearly 1 in 4 employees will have to work on the holiday. So it's changing. I mean, a lot of times it used to be everyone you made that a priority to be with your family, but Nina, a lot of people, that's just not the reality of their jobs.
Right, and I think sometimes we think about us in the news, we work every holiday, or you think about retail and people having to work holidays, but there are a lot of people that do it, and I feel like more and more, maybe in the last 5 years, I've seen people who are doing Thanksgiving on a Tuesday or a Sunday or just whenever it works for them. It doesn't necessarily have to be that Thursday, although that's when everyone else is doing it, so you kind of want to be a part of that too.
Ellie, there's something to be said for a Friendsgiving, you know, because being with your family is a blast, but there's also something to be said for kind of letting loose with your friends and coworkers, maybe seeing them in a little bit of a different light around the holidays.
Yes, Jason, thank you for being my work husband.
Right,
I appreciate
of course.
it.
Yes, I have so many
I spoke with Alyssa.
Yes,
she said it was fine.
It's good, it's fine. Yeah.
No, but Friendsgiving has become very popular. I have not celebrated Thanksgiving with my family on Thanksgiving Day in about 6 or 7 years. So because of that, I really do appreciate having close friends that you can celebrate with. Our family actually celebrated Thanksgiving on Sunday because I'm working, so is my dad, and the rest of the family, hockey season, they're traveling.
Sure.
So.
I think we see this maybe a little less in Minnesota than we do in some other states. We don't have as much kind of mobility of people moving away to other states. People tend to stay here. But I think as we become a more mobile culture, and you see people, especially millennials, maybe less anchored to a certain city, more willing to go for it and go somewhere else. This is just the reality. And when you look for people that you want to spend time with, I mean, you're around people at work way more than you're around your own family.
Of course, and I think a lot of people don't even think about how many people really are working on Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Because if it's not something that you're accustomed to or you don't have family members that do it, but it is quite common for people to be working around the holidays.
Healthcare, law enforcement,
You know what I do? If you're working a
restaurants.
holiday, I do a no social media that day, so you don't have to see everybody else's pictures.
That's good.
How great it's going. I'm just like, I'm not looking
That's very
today.
smart.
And then it'll be like that I'm not at work right now.
I've done a Friendsgiving going back to college, so for years I've done this, and it's been a lot of fun because when you bring the friends together, you bring a little bit of that family tradition too. Our tradition was always to bring one dish that your family loved to make, so you got to kind of taste everyone's family
Taste of
tradition.
home.
Nice. What was
And,
your dish?
I believe it was a mashed potato, like a double baked type deal. Oh, sorry, Mom.
You
I don't
can bring
remember
that
the
if you
name of it.
want.
You can bring that. Yes.
It takes about 12 hours for me to make it. My mom is much better.
So start cooking now, so we're ready for you on Thursday.
Deal. Outside